Hi, hello students. Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned. If you like, you can subscribe and click on the bell button so that you can see all of my videos which I am going to upload or which I have already uploaded. If you like, you can click the like button, or if you want to share among your friends, you can share, or you can comment if you have any queries. Today we are going to see NCERT grade 9 supplementary reader moments. Story number 5, The Happy Prince. So today I am going to tell you a story about a happy prince who was not a live prince. It was just a statue. Happy Prince was a beautiful statue. Okay? He was covered with gold. He had sapphires for eyes. Can you see? Sapphire is a blue color precious stone and a ruby in his sword. So he had a ruby, that is also a precious stone, very costly one. And why did he want to part with all the gold that he had and precious stones? Now this prince wants to give away the precious stones and his gold. Let us see why he did like that. So this story is about a very beautiful statue of a happy prince who is happy himself, and he has a very happy and good heart. So he is gilded all over with thin leaves of gold, and his eyes had two bright sapphires, and a large red ruby stone was fixed in his sword. So one night, what happened? There came a little swallow. You'll ask me, what is a swallow, ma'am? Swallow is nothing but it's a small kind of bird with a high flight. So this little swallow flew with his friends and was destined to go to Egypt within 6 weeks. So, but what happened? All his friends flew and he stayed behind. So after flying all day night, he decided to take rest. So he reached the city where the statue was placed. So what did he do? He took refuge under the statue. He slept under the statue, and he felt that it was raining. He saw suddenly he became wet. He thought that it is raining. So he saw it was not raining. Again he felt some droplets falling on him. So again he was seeing that no, it was not raining. Then what happened? Where the water is coming from? The water was coming from the eyes of the happy prince, because the prince was crying. So the swallow asked the prince that why are you crying? Why are you weeping? You have drenched me. See, by your tears I have become wet. So the happy prince, now the statue starts speaking with the bird swallow. When I was alive and had a human heart, I used to live in a palace where sorrows were not allowed to enter at all. So I didn't see anyone sad. I was always happy and lived a happy life. So when I died, and now I am standing like a statue here, from here, you know that statue is kept on a raised platform. So from there, he could see lot of people suffering. So he can see ugliness and all misery of the city. So the happy prince was very, very sad that he how the people who lived in the street were so poor. So he is narrating one incident that from his place he can see one, and through which he can see a woman seated on a table. Her face is thin and worn, and she was doing needlework. So she is called a seamstress. She is called a seamstress. So you can see the spelling. Seamstress means in olden days we didn't have ready-made dresses, right? So these people were, you can call tailors also, they used to design cloths for the rich people. So she was embroidering flowers in a satin gown, which was to be worn by the queen. But this lady was very very poor, and her son was she had a little son who was lying ill, and he had fever and asking mother for some oranges, but she could not afford to buy anything for the ill son. So now this made the happy prince heart ache like anything. So now the happy prince asked the swallow to wait for that particular night. Don't go to Egypt with your friends, just wait with me. You have one task, I'll give you one task. What is that? Just take the ruby and drop into the seamstress house. So now the bird does the same what the statue asked him to do, and now they become somewhat okay. Now next what happens, again the bird is ready to go and join his friends. And now again the prince asked the swallow, little swallow, just wait tonight, because today I've seen a young man in a garret. He is leaning over the desk with lot of paper. So this man is a playwright. Playwrights are the people who write stories. So he is unable to write his story for the theater because he is feeling very cold. He is not able to afford firewood so that he can keep himself warm. So the prince asked the swallow to take one of his eyes and just take the rare sapphire which has been brought from India 1,000 years ago. That is a very rare kind of sapphire which is very costly. Just pluck my sapphire and drop in the playwright's house. So after that, this task is over. Now swallow decides that it wants to go. Then again the prince says, no, you must stay for the another day, because there is another task for you. A small girl who is selling matchbox. She has dropped the matches in the gutter. Now what happens is she cannot get home some money, so the father is going to beat her severely. So this girl is crying. So now what you do is take another sapphire from my eyes and you drop in the girl's place. So now the girl can now the girl can buy anything or sell the sapphire and have lot of money and give to the father. Now you can see the happy prince has become completely blind. He is not having sapphires on his eyes, so he has become blind. And now he is asking the swallow to narrate what is happening around in the city. Now you know that during the winter these birds migrate to warmer places. So all his friends, the swallow's friends, have gone to Egypt for during the migration process, and now this bird is left alone with the prince. And winter has come, and the bird is feeling very cold. But now the bird sits on the shoulder of the happy prince and narrates whatever happens around in the city. Now, one by one, the happy prince asks the bird to take away his gold covering and drop in the needy people's house. Now, what happens? There's nothing left out. All the gold from the body of the statue prince is taken out, and there is only a, a lead tin inside. So, what happens? The bird has also become very, very ill due to severe winter and cold. Now the bird sits on the shoulder of the prince and bids a last goodbye. He asked the prince to kiss on his lips. So this prince asked the bird that I'm glad that at last you are going to Egypt. So you have stayed very longer with me. Now you must kiss on my lips, for I love you so much. For that the swallow says that it is not to Egypt that I am going. I am going to the house of death. Death is the brother of sleep. And now the swallow kisses the happy prince on the lips and fell down dead at his feet. So it is very emotional that the bird is always with him, and now he is lying dead on the feet of the happy prince. So loud crack inside the statue, as if something has broken. So what was broken? It was the heart. It was the heart of the happy prince, which broke into several pieces. It was made of lead. And now, next morning, the mayor was walking in the square below the statue, and he was talking with some of his town councillors. As he passed the statue, he looked at the statue and said, "Dear me, how shabby the happy prince looks." Now, what happens is they asked the ruby has been taken off from the sword, and the sapphire is gone, all the gold is gone. Now how the prince looks? He looks little better than a beggar, said the town councillor. Okay, so he is looking little better than a beggar. And here actually there is a dead bird at his feet. Now what happens? These people pull down the statue, and it has been sent to the furnace for melting. Furnace where the metal are melted once again for recycling. So what a strange thing. The workmen at the foundry in the furnace, they find that the broken lead heart will not melt in the furnace. It is not melting, it is so rigid. You know that whatever metal is heated, it melts, but this lead heart of the happy prince did not melt at all. So they decide that we must throw it away. So what happens? They throw it on a dust heap where the dead swallow was also lying. Now the heart of the dead prince and the swallow both are lying side by side together. Now in heaven, God speaks up. "Bring me the two most precious things in the city," said God to one of his angels. And the angels brought him the leaden heart and the dead bird. So the God now says that you have rightly chosen, for in my garden of paradise this little bird shall sing forever more, and in my city of gold the happy prince shall praise me. So with this we come to the end of this story. The story has been written by Oscar Wilde. I hope that you like this story. Bye children.